From Drizzy's $120,000 owl chain to a bust of your own face also wearing a chain, here are the most expensive jewelry pieces owned by rappers. Drake's become a $180 million household name as of 2022 and wears his signature $120,000 owl chain to prove it. This 2022 Lincoln Continental Coach Door priced piece of jewelry communicates a status that words can't. 343 diamonds and 18 carats of rose gold are the materials it was constructed with, along with 23.32 carat encrusted diamonds. A few months before Drake had Little Adonis with French national Sophie Brousseau, he was rumored to be dating cougar extraordinaire J-Lo back in 2016. Exhibit A in the evidence locker room was the Tiffany Victoria necklace he dropped $100K for and gave her on his New Year's Eve show at the Hakkasan Las Vegas nightclub. 15 carats of circular, pear, and marquise-shaped diamonds set in platinum was the clustered mix in the 17-inch necklace. But Drake treats himself a little better than he treated Jenny from the block, splurging $20,000 more than he did on her for his IF&Co. Ben Baller-designed neckpiece. On the back of it, it says, "More." Probably an OVO personal motto and a nod to his 2017 album title, More Life. Personally, I think "I Will Be Watching You" would be a more appropriate inscription. Jay-Z big pimps with his 11-pound 200G Cuban chain. It's like wearing a newborn round your neck. A good training tool for fathers in training. Raffaello and Company designed Hova's statement piece that's just too opulent to ignore. Perfect for young Hova. When Jigga Man bragged about having the hottest chick in the game wearing his chain in his song Public Service Announcement, it was about Beyonce wearing his yellow gold Rockefeller Cuban chain. It's quite a bit lighter than the aforementioned chain and therefore easier on the spinal cord. The Rockefeller chain was a symbol of being knighted in the hip-hop world though, and even though Rockefeller closed up shop in 2013, its legacy lives on. Jay-Z gave his original to J. Cole for his birthday. Rockefeller Cuban chains are worth a little over $20,000, 10% of the price of his new chain. Jay-Z's neckwear tends to evolve and get heavier and heavier the older he gets. Kanye West is a strange bird and is no stranger to finding new ways to get people gossiping about his $1.8 billion wallet. His modest mortgage-priced $300,000 Horus Chain generates barbershop chatter for days. Oh yes, he loves it like Egyptian. On the description, this chain is sickening. This is 24-karat gold so soft Kanye could bite into it and might not chip his $70,000 diamond-encrusted teeth. Jacob & Co. designed the chain inspired by Horus, the Egyptian god of sky, sun, and moon. It's a statement piece that says, "I am a god." Not unlike Kanye's song, "I Am a God." About this chain, an anonymous critic once said, "This chain is 2 + 2 = 7, stupid." Well, Kanye was only seen wearing it once 12 years ago at the 2010 BET Awards where he performed his smash hit Power atop a volcano. And we are still talking about it, so if Kanye's Horus chain is 2 + 2 = 7, stupid, T-Pain's $410,000 big chain is 2 + 2 = Wisconsin, stupid. T-Pain himself is worth $10 million. Therefore, he spent 4.1% of his net worth on a chain that says, well, you know what it says. It's 197 carats of diamonds, more than Bugs Bunny's lunch, and his 10-pound white and yellow gold he says he bought on a dare. Now, don't you ever dare T-Pain to do anything, because now you know he's wild enough to do it. Rick Ross's Daddy Warbucks image is perpetuated best by his $1.5 million face pendant. This is the most expensive chain worn by any rapper today by a full $500,000. You could buy a property like this in Boca Raton, Florida for $1.5 million, but unfortunately, you can't take your house with you to show off while you get lemon pepper wings like you can with a chain with your face on it. There are 2 necklaces he outfitted for this chain. If you look closely at the second one, on the bust of Rick Ross's head, you'll see a little Ricky on his chain that has a self-portrait chain. The $40 million man also famously wore 10 Jesus pieces on his album cover for each worth an estimated $25,000. The proud former member of hip-hop trio N.E.R.D, Pharrell Williams had a gold chain commissioned for his band for a cool $1 million. The Jacob the Jeweler design commemorates the Long Beach skateboarder's time of creative music explosion with his fellow musicians Chad Hugo and Shay Haley, as they are depicted in vivid, diamond-encrusted detail. Well done, Pharrell. Classy of you to share your spotlight. And it's a great way to keep your BFFs immortal. I guess no one ever really dies. 1/3 of Migos. Mr. Cardi B Offset himself has one of the most interesting pieces on our list. A $250,000 Bando emoji chain. It's a 3-pound replica of the house he grew up in on a Cuban collar, with the actual address above the front door and a designed crack below the roofline. Elliot Eliante designed the standout piece of his $3 million collection, and it sort of looks like a toy. You can actually open up the front door to find a man with an AK-47 staring at you in the face like, "What is your business here?" It's complete with windows, a rose gold stove, pot, and money bag. We imagine it's an opulent representation of humility. A don't forget where you came from mini monument. It was a gift from his wifey superstarlet, who also wears a remarkable trinket. Cardi B wears a $150,000 Lola Bunny necklace with a 1-carat diamond chain. She must be a Major League Space Jam fan. Cardi B likes Looney Tunes, and Quavo likes PlayStation characters. This 90s baby splurged $150,000 of his show money on a Crash Bandicoot-inspired Aku Aku Bodega mask pendant. The Bodega mask inspires Aku Aku, or invincibility in the game. Akin to the superstar level of energy Quavo Huncho needs to give off on stage, like on his Aubrey and Three Amigos tour. His close friend Trippie Redd has the evil twin Uka Uka mask pendant he got for $20,000. Quavo said he likes his diamonds pave set, meaning they're so close it's like they're hugging each other. He was sure to have that principle implemented on his Elliot Avian-designed $250,000 Ratatouille chain, which features the titular rat sporting a little Rolex and his own QC chain. Why? In one of his most successful songs, Bad and Bougie, he says, "Call me Quavo Ratatouille." That's why. The third amigo, Takeoff, sports the $500,000 solar system piece, or as bandmate Quavo calls it, the rocket piece because of the rocket in the middle. Hence the name Takeoff, I guess. Quavo also calls the piece the craziest in the game. It's a luxuriously intricate representation of our solar system that's probably better suited for Neil deGrasse Tyson. The little diamond-enshrined NASA spaceman that sits on top, he has a removable visor. Surprise, surprise, he's an alien. Takeoff rarely wears it for fear of Indiana Jones-type poachers. That's a good call. Gucci Mane's $500,000 twin Panther chain would be a must-have for King T'Challa. Diamond Club Miami designed the twin diamond-studded Panthers that have 3 connected chains in their grills. The 3 chains represent courage, valor, and power, all necessary to be a rap superstar. 4,600 diamonds and a total combined weight of 165 carats make this chunky chain a standout in arenas full of standouts, and one of the crown jewels of Gucci's $10 million collection. Oh yes, a must-have for any aspiring king of Wakanda. Would you spend $500,000 on a box of crayons? No, you wouldn't. But you're not Sean Kingston. The Beautiful Girls singer had 64 golden crayons stuffed into a diamond-encrusted crayon box made for the price of Eleanor. You know, Eleanor, the 67 Mustang Shelby GT500 from 2000's Gone in 60 Seconds? What's worse than buying a $500,000 box of crayons? Buying a $500,000 box of crayons and getting them jacked from your neck in Penthouse nightclub in LA. So if you see a diamond-encrusted box of crayons on eBay, you know it's stolen. Poor Sean. Post Malone has a $1.6 million smile now. When the recording star just wants to go flex with gold on his teeth and on his neck, his mouth will now shine extra bright with natural porcelain veneers installed along with 28 units of ceramic restoration. On top of that, his Soho dentist Thomas Connolly at Angel City Jewelers successfully installed 2 vampiric diamond fangs on his canines, weighing in at a hefty 12 carats. For comparison, your average Will You Marry Me 3-month salary ring is 1 carat. This surpasses the cost of the Guinness World Record holder for most opulent grill. The $1 million one Katy Perry wore for her Dark Horse music video? That one was kinda ridiculous, let's be honest. Well done, Posty. Austin Richard Post is worth an estimated $30 million. Unbelievable for a kid born in 1995 and has only been really musically active for 8 years. To show off how far he's come, on his wrist sometimes shines a $1 million Richard Mille Skull Asia edition, an edgy piece that gives him something to sing about. And on his neck, a $250,000 baguette rose gold chain and Dallas Cowboy star from Angel City Jewelers. Go Cowboys! If whoever has the gold makes the rules, looks like Rick Ross has a lot of veto power in hip-hop. His next chain pendant has to feature a Rick Ross bust wearing a Rick Ross chain, which is also wearing a Rick Ross faced chain, and so on to infinity and beyond. That'd be dope.